Hey, we watched our Golden State Storm take on the
When
Oregon
the
Ravens.
Golden State is storming.
The Hennessy pouring.
That was dope.
Bro, man. That was, I don't know, it's hard to explain. That was just a good game.
It was a great game.
That was a good game because, and shout out, and we're gonna give major shout outs to the owners, the management, the board, and all them, the coaches, man, because you guys were world class. I've never
Red carpet.
I've never felt more comfortable at a game in my life than I was there.
That's the truth. I don't think I've seen a football game from the 50 in years.
Me too, years, bro.
Years.
So
we're the 1 yard line.
So it's like we get there. They had some tickets for us. I should wear my wristband. They had the tickets for us. Then they had the VIP section for us, and that was when we met the owners. Shout out to the owners, Ross. You got the owners, bro, right there.
We got Jake Langer.
Yep.
Brad Grovich.
Yep.
And Tony Lynn.
Bro, those guys were hella cool, bro. As soon as they saw us, bro, it was all love. Like, oh, you guys from the podcast. They thanked us immensely, bro. I mean, I was real appreciative of that.
And then it's like when we first got there, we were the first ones, like we were camping out all night or something.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, what about in the parking lot? There was a couple people tailgating. There's like 20 people tailgating. Cool. That was kind of cool,
that
bro.
Was cool.
Because oh shit, there's 3 barbecue grills going right here, bro. That's dope, man.
But when we get up to the VIP, it's like it's just us in there.
Yeah.
And then we get greeted. Oh, there's a cooler right there. Get what you need.
Have a frosty beverage, man. You know, if you want water, there's soda. And then
we got catering food here.
Yeah, they brought food, which was absolutely delicious. That chicken was good. The salmon. Oh my God, man.
And then Brad was like, he's like, my name's Brad. It's like, hey, I'm Ross Lowe. This is Matt Biles. And then he says, I was like, so how are you affiliated with the team? He's like, I'm not. Co-owner.
I'm a co-owner. So and it's like, man, 2 guys that come from the gutter right here. We're like, oh shit, bro. It's like we gotta act professional, bro. We gotta start using our professional voices, bro. Our professional voices we use at work, bro. You're shorty want to be a thug, bro.
Thank you.
So, anyways, bro. But nah, I mean, they treated us hella cool, bro. They were like hella thanking us and stuff like that. Hey, thanks, appreciate you guys. Like, we appreciate what y'all doing, bro. It's like we love women's sports, man. So, and then we sat up there at the 50-yard line, bro. Had a nice little bird's eye view. And then just looking at the eye test, it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to run on this Oregon team. And then, bro, like we came out to a 14-0 lead. So your Golden State Storm held on to 14-8, but it got dicey those last 6 minutes, bro.
Hey, just so we know locally, the quarterback's from Concord.
Yeah, Stephanie Elizondo, she threw 2 touchdown passes,
Yeah, she's from Concord.
One to Kiana Gordon and then one to Sloss.
Yep.
Sloss scored the touchdown. I was like, who scored? Scored. Hey, we scored. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and when we did our little post-game recap, we didn't. So apologize to that. You know, we got that. So she threw touchdowns. One to Kiana, one to Kia Gordon, and one to Sloss. That was dope.
That was dope.
And then Grimes with the tough running.
Oh
my God, bro.
Bro,
those were the tough yards. Yeah, bro. Boom. Yeah. Boom, bro.
Like all stop,
bro. She was just a beast. She picked up those 2-3 crucial first downs to kill that clock.
What game, man?
And then what about the defensive side though, bro?
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. Like Mo Bennett coming off the edge.
Yes, Mo Bennett's a beast.
Oh my God. Did you see that? As soon as I saw the play, because remember it was like, let's get a D because we needed this, right? Because the play before, because Oregon, so just to let you know, like Golden State Storm runs like a quad formation. They run the spread.
Yeah.
But this Oregon Ravens, it was kind of a mix between like a wing tee, wishbone. It was three running backs in the backfield, but they were all lined up together in a row. So, and I could tell like, okay, because they were undersized, they had to, you gotta play to your strength. So they had to run that. And at first we were just stopping them because the very first play of the game was a fumble, but then Leilani came in, someone came in and laid the hat, bro. You know what I mean? And boom, fumble. And it was 14-0 quick like that. So it's like, yeah, we're going to run on this team. But then they came out in the second half. They got 2 onside kicks. They scored the touchdown. They started doing little fakes.
They did get 2 onside kicks, man.
But then also, too, I noticed they stuck to their game plan, like what Reardon did to us 2 years ago. When we were up 28-7 in the second quarter, and me and you were popping champagne, and our buddy sitting there saying, I don't know, Biles. I don't know. Just wait. Look at that O-line of Reardon.
I remember that game.
And they kept running the ball. I'm like, Sean, they're going to run out of time. And he's like, I don't know, Biles. They're going to. And my buddy goes, just be careful. And what happened? It came down to the very last seconds, and Cersei saved the game. He shut the door by getting that pick 6. Well, shout out to Oregon. They didn't deviate from their game plan.
It was 14-0 at halftime, right?
It was 14-0 at halftime. It was. And then they kicked off to start the half, but then they pooched it, and our girl dropped it, and they got it.
Yeah.
And then they started driving, but I don't know if they scored yet. And then they turned over on downs. Then the Storm couldn't get the ball out. Then we got it back, or they got it back, and then they scored the touchdown finally. And then they got the 2-point conversion. Then they did another onside kick.
Yeah.
And luckily their drive stalled out. And so it was like, It was then they flipped the field. Then all of a sudden they got the ball back twice and started our red zone with under 8 minutes to go, and they came away with no points. But the play before Mo Bennett had that sack and strip, and that was a fumble, by the way.
Yes.
They did a fake handoff, and that girl was running a deep cross, and she was wide open.
She was.
And I saw that, and me, you, and one of the board members, shout out to Reggie Stevens, bro.
Reggie Stevens.
Fucking NFL great, bro. Played with Monty Toomer, local guy from De La Salle. Played with Tiki Barber, Taylor Carey Collins.
Played against Bobby Shaw's dad.
Played against Bobby Shaw's dad. Yeah, shout out to Bobby Shaw III for Pitt with the 99-yarder from Marley Alcantara back in the NCS D1 championship in 2023. But
how about we just talk about that real quick, bro?
Yeah,
like
bro,
the fact that we even got that conversation going.
Yeah, bro.
It's like I'm trying to post, our post live, our halftime show or whatever, and all of a sudden it was like we were looking at who was looking. I was like, oh, Bobby Shaw liked it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Reggie
Stevens, yeah.
Reggie Stevens
Bobby Shaw.
You say Bobby Shaw?
You say Bobby Shaw, yeah.
I was like, yeah. He's like, I played football with him in the NFL. I said, you played in the NFL?
Yeah, right.
And he's like, yeah, I played for the Giants.
That was hella cool, bro. Yeah, man.
And then next thing you know, he started
showing us his highlights and stuff. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember him now, man.
Tight.
That was dope, man.
And then I looked him up when I got home. He got an interception against Dave Brown against the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals,
he got an interception against Slash.
Cordell Stewart.
And he got an interception against NFL Hall of Famer.
Troy Aikman. Bro.
Troy Aikman.
I know, that was dope, bro.
Yeah.
So we hung out with him for the whole game.
Put some respect on his name.
Exactly, right? We hung out with him. He was lacing us up about, where flag football's going, where's this going, where they're trying to take this.
Then next thing
like
you know,
that.
It's like he coaches local. He actually went to school local, too.
Yeah, he went to Santa Cruz High School. He went over there with, I forgot the guy's name, Bam. You know what I'm talking about? Bam Abajano or something like that. He played for, I think, KC and Green Bay. I got to look it up.
He played for the Rutgers.
Our Wi-Fi's down right now. Yeah, and then he played for Rutgers with Jackie Crooks.
Yeah.
Jackie Crooks, James Logan, great, bro. So he knows who Jackie Crooks is, bro. But he was just, lacing us up on things like that. So we talked a lot of shop, talked a lot of football with him, bro. But that play, that girl was wide open. But the quarterback for Oregon just threw it too soon. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. They take the lead right there. Then the very next play, Mo Bennett just come off the edge.
Oh,
bah,
for the kill. It was like you heard like a shark done it.
Right.
Done it.
But then also too there was also another play in there too where the girl threw a hospital ball.
Oh yeah.
I remember our safety. It wasn't Leilani. It was someone else. The safety ripped head.
Oh yeah.
Because the girl was gonna cut. Yeah, you got the name right there, bro. Exactly. She was gonna catch that shit and maybe walk into the end zone, bro. But our safety ripped her head off, bro. That was the hit right there, bro. You got the name right there, Ross? Yeah, you got that right there, bro. Because I was all over the place. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep track of stats and all this stuff, bro. And it was just like, I got my heads on my phone. I'm in my phone. I'm in the game. On the phone in the game.
Raylene Martinez.
Yeah, shout out to her, bro. You laid that. Was that hit of the game or was Mo Bennett?
From Stockton.
Mo Bennett's hit was dope because it was a blind side. You know what I mean? And that was
it was like
4th down, game on the line. You know what I mean?
So it was important.
It was important for that stop. But hers, Martinez, that was the girl was wide open. She catches that, she's walking in the end zone.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Truthful.
So shout out to, and also shout out to Paulina.
Yeah.
Getting her first getting her first INT of the game, bro. That was dope, bro. That was a nice little pick, bro.
Yeah, that was dope.
I was kind of hoping for that pick 9,
yeah, because you want to see it.
Yeah, no, I want to see that too, man. But that was just like everything there. Yes, it was at Laney College and all this stuff, but it just felt like, hey, there's something brewing here. This is something here. There was about, what, 15,000 people? Or not 15,000, excuse me, my bad.
1,500, 2,000, yeah, somewhere.
Even Oregon fans were deep down there. There was a bunch of fans that made the trek down to Oregon, bro.
I hear that the visitors like to come to Laney
because it feels like it's a dope atmosphere. Yes,
because we bring the crowd.
We bring the crowd, yeah. Because we were talking to a couple of the people who work in the office for the Storm, and they said majority of the league averages between about 400 to 500. Over here at Laney College, it's like 1,000 to 2,000. So they average. So it's like, yeah, they want to come here because it's like a bigger crowd. So
hey, when we first got there, but again, we camped out.
We did, yeah,
so it's like it was like, oh man, like people didn't show up, you know, like, eh. But then it was like by the time the game started, the whole Laney side was just
complete.
Packed.
And then if you look behind us, because we're standing on top of that little locker room above 50, all of a sudden there's people sitting on the little side bleachers on the visitor side, like, oh shit, there's hella people here, bro.
That was cool.
And it was cool after the game how they all came and shook each other's hands. And then the Oregon team,
they
looked at us, they bowed to us, they greeted us. And we clapped to them, like, good job. And like I said, shout out to the Oregon Ravens. I couldn't get their roster, but like their quarterback was pretty good running the fakes. They had that one running back. She was pretty big, girl, number 85, I think it was. She had the green cleats. She was running through the holes and stuff like that. Because in the first half, we were just dominating them. Like Leilani was all over the field, making the hits, doing the big plays, stuff on the run. Leilani would sit there, she'd hesitate, then boom, shoot through the gap. She'd read that. She has great play recognition.
Absolutely.
She is great in the middle. She stuffs the hole and she hits and
they call her the Troy Polamalu of this league.
She is just
without a doubt.
She's like a heat-seeking missile. Well, in the second half, I noticed that Oregon tried to counter that. They would send 2 linemen at her.
Yep, they had to.
Because like I said, there's your quarterback and 3 running backs. So that means there's 7 linemen. So they started sending the tackle and then the tight end at her, bro. They had to, bro. Because I noticed in the second half, she was having to take on double teams constantly because they had no choice. They had to double team her because she was practically living in the backfield of Oregon, bro. So, and that's what's so cool about that. The game within the game. Not one of these, well, the Golden State Storm, they're bigger, stronger, faster than us. We're not going to, no, we tried it. We're going to send 2 girls at Leilani to try to neutralize her. And in the second half, it kind of worked because they started moving the ball, Oregon. And what I always say, when you run the ball, you tire out the other team. And they ran effective. They fooled me out a couple times. They fooled out you. They fooled even Reggie, who's an NFL great. They fooled him out. Like, oh shit, the ball's over there, bro. So shout out to them, bro. These girls can fucking ball, man. I'm telling you, man. Give them a chance, bro. It's like, come on, Amazon, come on, Google, come on, Apple, bro. Put some money into this thing, bro. Put some money into this. Like the WNBA is doing good. They're blowing up. Look at the Warriors. Look at the Valkyries, bro. You know what I mean? They're over $1 billion now. They're the second most valuable franchise. And it's only their second year playing, bro. Put some money into this, bro. You know what I mean? Like, get this going right. You saw the fans showed up.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I mean? They showed up, bro. These women can play. Let them play. They want to play tackle football. Let them play. Give them an outlet. We need to get these girls some money, bro.
Absolutely.
We need to get these girls some money, bro. So that was kind of cool. And then after the game, was fun, bro.
Like Martha Suarez was at the game.
Oh yeah, the first round draft pick for the Valkyries. Yeah,
and I was like, I was looking for her, right? So it's like we start walking or whatever. I never found her, but she was at the game.
I remember because she hit you up on the gram saying, "Yeah, I'll come through."
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope of them.
But then, so then we're walking to the home side, but it was like fighting a wave, swimming through a wave because everybody's leaving.
Everyone's leaving. We're trying to get to the home side, and then Leilani and one of her teammates come over there and they start high. That was cool too because as soon as the game opened, they started high-fiving all the fans leaving and shit, right? And then their teammates were up on the track and up on the bleachers talking to their friends and family. That was hella cool. So we're all fighting against the wave of P, and everyone's looking at us like, what are you guys doing? Well, we're trying to say what's up to the players, man. You know what I mean? So we got there. We got to talk to Leilani, man. Shout out to that. She bro.
Hella cool.
Great heart, great football player, man. She was hella cool, man. She was real appreciative of us showing love, and like we're appreciative of you showing us love too. You know what I mean? It's all love.
How about the documentary, bro?
Yo, bro, that was dope. Did you watch that?
I watched episode 1.
Hey, Thursday night and Friday night, I watched 3 episodes, bro. And I just sat there. Not only was the Leilani part dope, the other ones were dope too.
Yeah.
Like the girl trying to be a jockey who's like one of England's best jockeys and the 2 race car drivers.
Yeah, I saw
that was dope. But the Leilani one was even better because it was like, if you watch her, it's like, bro, she can hang.
Yeah.
She can hang with the boys.
Like I'm watching it. I'm a dad, so it's like, bro, I'm getting pissed off watching it.
Yeah.
It's like she's better than most of these kids.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no reason for her to be riding pine right now, you know, and she's just sitting there waiting patiently.
Exactly.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Pun fully
intended is right.
You know? And like, you know, it's like, I'm a dad, so like I'm getting fired up watching this shit. Like
too,
put her fucking in, you know?
Of course, absolutely, bro.
But
and then you know,
don't spoil it for me. I only seen episode 1. Please.
Okay, my bad. Okay,
you know, we can hold out.
Damn it, come on, Ross, bro, get on top of your game, bro. Because I was going to tell you what happened. Because she got kind of a raw.
She makes it to the WNFC.
Yeah, yeah, she does. Bro. She does. She's the Storm's MVP of the year. But nah, yeah, it was kind of messed up. It was like she's doing great on JV. She's ripping heads. Let her play. I can understand if this is because the school she went to is in Aurora, Colorado. I forgot the name is Vista Point or something like that. I mean, you know, I know about high school football, but I don't know how much of a football tradition they have at that school, bro. But it's like
They had changed coaches. That's what
Yeah,
I
they
saw.
changed coaches,
And
but
then,
it's like,
and then the new coach was kind of
but it's
like,
like the games you're smoking these teams, put her in there.
yeah,
Put her in there.
they were winning like 44-12.
And then she finally gets in.
And she got
like,
in
what?
with like the last 6 minutes of the game.
It's like, why? Why? Put her in the second quarter.
And she's like, her football IQ is phenomenal.
It's great. Yeah. She has very high football IQ.
You know?
Okay. Because I said that from day one. As soon as I started watching her, it's like, wait a minute. The play, how she knows how to hesitate. Now shoot the gap.
Yeah.
Bro, come on now. That's instincts, bro. You know what I mean? That's instincts, bro. That's hard. I guess you can coach that, but I feel like you have to have that in you, the instincts, bro. You know what I mean? She's like, that's why they call her she's a Troy Polamalu, because she's a ball hawk. She's always in the mix, bro. She's Kool-Aid. She's always in the mix, bro. Okay. So come on now though, man. So it's kind of messed up that she kind of got a raw deal in high school, bro. She absolutely, and she's only young. She's hella young, bro. Yeah. So she's got a great future if this keeps going.
How long ago did they make that? She was in high school, bro.
Documentary came out in 21 or 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, bro. So she's hella young, bro. So we got to talk to her, and I was real appreciative of her. I didn't want to spoil her Dole Whip.
Yeah,
she had a Dole Whip. It was starting to melt. I was like, oh, my bad. I don't want you. I know about them Dole Whips. You know about them Dole Whips.
I love me a Dole Whip.
You know why you love them?
Disneyland?
No. Because they're soy-free, egg-free, gluten-free, taste-free. But they're not taste-free. They're actually pretty tasty, bro.
They're the best. Gluten-free, soy-free, egg-free, dairy-free, taste-free.
So that was cool to talk to her and stuff like that. And then
after we parted ways with her, we're like walking over, try to like, meet some players.
We're trying to meet the players we can.
And then it was like, I wanted to talk to Mo Bennett.
Yeah.
And then it was like, all of a sudden we see like Mo Bennett's like walking.
She's starting to get to the locker room. Yeah,
it's
man.
Like, no, man. Like,
yeah.
And then I just went for it. I was like, Mo Bennett.
Yeah. She turned around, she looked, she's like, oh shit. She came running up to us and stuff, gave us a hug, man, talked to her and stuff like that, asked her, where she was from and stuff like that. And she said she's from Georgia. And I was like, oh, hey, I know about Georgia high school football, Buford, Valdosta, and all that.
Your knowledge is phenomenal.
I'm a football guy because
your knowledge is phenomenal.
Ross, bro, when you're on the shitter or when you're having a 2-hour lunch break, I just hop on Max Preps and I just sit there and okay, I think of things. Okay, like you remember that movie, Remember the Titans?
Yes.
Do you remember the name of the high school?
No.
T.C. Williams in Alexandria, Virginia. So go to T.C. Williams. Go to there and you go to Virginia and you go to Max Preps. Who's the top 20 teams in Virginia? And you'll say that, and you start looking at their record from the past few years, okay?
Yeah,
I've done that with Georgia, bro. Buford, Georgia is one of the dope schools, but Valdosta High School Valdosta High School is, they say, they're the winningest high school in America, okay? And they won hella championships. And their stadium's dope, their equipment's dope, and all this stuff. And they did a Netflix documentary on them and stuff. So that's why I asked her, Buford? She's like, no, she's from this little town called Statesboro. I was like, okay, that's by Savannah and all that. She's like, but we played Valdosta and they're still good in football. So that's why I'm curious, like, hey, where'd you go? Because some of these girls, they didn't play high school football.
Some are just athletes.
Yeah, some are just athletes, just dope ass athletes who wanted to play
like
football.
Mo Bennett, it's like, I asked her, I said, how'd you get into how'd you get into football? She's like, well, I'm a D1 basketball player at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I was like, no shit.
She's a b-ball player, man. Yeah, she's hard. She's the hardwood court, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Like, no shit.
So it's like, oh, no wonder why you got athletic skills and a quick first step. That's from that basketball stuff, man. So it was good to see her and stuff like that. She was real appreciative of us. We took a couple selfies with her and Leilani and stuff. I didn't get a chance to see Olga because I heard Olga had to go to Mexico for something and stuff like that. I want to see me, I'm a lineman, baby. Come on now, bro. I always want to meet the lineman, bro. We're the hog mollies up front, bro. So, but it was just good to see. It was just good to see all the girls.
Then it was
how happy they were and shit.
And then we were right before we left. It was Venom, the one that puts the paint on her face.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Venom. But then like she was walking away, and then the owner was like, you want me to call her back?
It's like,
nah, let her go. She played a game.
Yeah, we're nobodies, bro. We just want to show, she played a game. We're nobodies. It's all good, bro. There'll be plenty of opportunities to,
let her go.
It's all good because their locker room's hella far.
Yeah.
That's why, because you notice that during halftime?
I heard they had to like walk uphill both ways in the snow.
Yeah. Because Oregon went to their locker room. We just kicked it in the end zone at halftime.
How about when we first got to the stadium, we were gonna like go down because like they were practicing and we wanted to kind of like do a post.
Yeah.
Right?
With them in the background.
And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we're not gonna go down there. It's hella like muddy. And...
there was just mud. It was swamp. It was like, nah, bro. I'm in my J's. Nah, never mind, bro.
But then
what about when we're leaving?
When we were leaving
was fun too.
We took a picture with that in that one.
The little selfie with the backdrop. Yeah,
that
the
was
media
cool.
thing. Yeah.
And then as we were leaving, we talked to like, I just say goodbye to a guard.
Shout out to Raj. Yep.
Yeah,
shout out to Raj.
From Reardon.
From Reardon, class of 89,
Class
bro.
of 89.
Class of 89. He saw us with the Pittsburgh gear. Shout out to him. He went when we played. He's like, bro, that running back of yours, Cersei. I was like, shit, you remember Jamar Cersei, bro?
Yeah, that was dope. No, but like, I was like, hey, you do all the games? Yeah. And then it's like, oh, we're from Pittsburgh. He's like, I know Pittsburgh.
Like, I know Pittsburgh.
You know?
Yeah,
I know Pittsburgh.
Bro.
He's like, I was at the Reardon game at your guys' house.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't go to the one last year at Reardon. I was like, did you go to the Folsom one? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, bro, what happened? He's like, man, we stopped feeding DeAndre Brown, who's a dope running back by Reardon, by the way. He's a junior. So he'll be coming back, but they're losing their quarterback. They're losing the receiver.
How about while we were talking to Raj, Heather Porter from marketing.
From marketing. She's like, I'm PR marketing. Excuse me. I just want to say hello to you guys.
And she shook our hands and she was like,
what about the story? Yeah, tell the story, bro.
I just wanted to know, like, I was asking everybody, like, why do these two guys from Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania care about us?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what brings them out here?
She was like, I was wondering who you guys were, because I'm like, Pittsburgh, why do we have a connection all the way out there in Pittsburgh? Like, what do these guys know about us?
And then she's like, one
of her coworkers like, no, California. They're in the East Bay. She's like, oh,
that makes total sense.
That makes total sense. I told her no H.
Yeah.
No H. And she was just like,
shout out to her too.
Shout out to her too, because she's like,
shout out to the whole staff, the whole organization.
Bro, it was like they were welcoming us into their home.
Yeah.
And I was
felt very welcome.
I did. I felt very
all the way out
bro.
to the security guard, like, saying goodbye to us.
Exactly.
Like, it was like very
saying
welcoming.
goodbye, have a good night too, bro. It was like very welcoming.
Before we left to go greet the players, though, there was one person in the VIP. She was like, "Are you guys from here?"
Oh yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
You know, I just want to know, like, which way do I go to leave?
Right.
And then I was like, "Where are you from?" She's like, "I'm from Carolina." It's like, no way. You know, and then
yep.
North Carolina, right?
North Carolina, yep.
And then I was like, no way. And then, like, I looked her up just now. Her name is Jennifer King. Fun fact, she makes history, the first Black woman to be a full-time NFL coach.
No shit.
She coached running backs for the Washington Redskins.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Right on, that's what's up,
that's
bro.
Dope,
you know
bro.
I mean? That's
and
what's
it's like,
up, bro.
It's crazy because, like, all the people that were up in the VIP, it's like, I didn't know much about them at all.
No, exactly. Yeah,
know?
Bro. Because like I said, we're gutter trash.
Yeah. I should have did my research prior to going. You know, my bad.
No, but it's both our best. But because it's just we're just a simple little podcast. We started this out for Pitt football. You know what I mean? And it kind of morphed into Pittsburgh sports. Then it's California high school football, and then we'll talk about anything. Me and this guy will debate burgers and stuff like that. We'll debate vegan foods and shit like that. If you guys have seen us since day one, we talk about everything and anything. Give us a subject, we'll talk about it for hours. It doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool about what Heather said. She's like, I love your guys' podcast, the Pittsburgh Pirates, like your guys' logo, your colors, what you guys do and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, it's all in house, girl. It's all just us doing this shit. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, it just felt like home.
It did.
It felt like home being there, bro. It felt like you were a part of something special in it. And I hope they get a playoff game. So if they beat LA,
we're going back.
It's this week. I think they got to go down to LA. They got to play the LA Legends.
Let me ask you a question. If they host a playoff game anyway, whether Storm makes it or not, are you going?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
Get out of here with that, bro. I'm going to that, bro. I felt, bro, that was hella fun, bro.
It was great.
And not just that too. I mean, you can't beat it, bro. They had discounts on the tickets. Okay, like look like this. Let's say
they had Dole Whips, bro.
Let's say if I don't have kids. Let's say if I brought a wife and me and her had 2 kids. If I brought me and wife and 2 kids, right? That's 4 people. We could have got 4 tickets. Could have. I think they're offering a deal: 2 beers for $20.
Yep,
which is not bad because you go to a Niner game or a Raider game. $1 beer is hitting you. 1 beer is probably
$17.
You can maybe find a 12-ounce cup or a 14-ounce cup for maybe 16, 17, 18. But it's just 1 beer and it's Coors Light.
Brutal.
Yeah. They had 2 beers for $20. They had Dole Whips. They had nachos. They had food. So you could take a husband and wife can go and take their 2 kids. Okay. And they can get 4 tickets and it's general admission. You can sit anywhere and they could each get the wife and husband can each get a beer. The kids can each get a soda and a hot dog and nachos or something like that. All for less than $100. And if the kids want to get like a hat or a couple of hoodies or t-shirts or whatever, you're looking at less than $200, which that's pretty good nowadays. You know what $200 gets you in the NFL? Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe if it's the Browns versus the Titans week 18,
bro,
and they're both 0-12 and they're fighting for nothing.
Yeah, you're not getting
and you're
a
in
ticket.
the nosebleed.
You're not
bro.
getting
Yes.
a ticket.
You ain't getting shit for $200. I mean, and I hate to say, even bro, I looked at the Valkyries tickets this year.
They're just as bad as the Warriors tickets, man.
It's like even in the third deck,
I went to the first game last year.
Mm-hmm.
I sat nosebleed.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 rows from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Paid $100, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like,
I'd rather just stay
and
at
it was
home.
like, and I want to sit down there that's where I belong, is down there.
Right.
You know?
Exactly, yeah.
But they want G's.
Yes.
For down there.
I saw that.
I go to a Cal Berkeley game, pay $25. I'm right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm damn near courtside.
Exactly.
I'm like one row away from courtside.
That's why we do high school. That's why we do college. That's why we're trying to do this women's professional league, because it's like, this to me is number one, it's football.
Yep.
It's basketball. It's sports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Women can ball. My dad said from day one too, because my dad was excited about the women's professional tackle football league. But my dad says, I like the women's basketball better than the men's. They play fundamental basketball, passing, moving, setting screens. Whereas in the NBA, it's mostly one-on-one, flopping, jack up threes. Yeah, exactly. So it's real. It's old school basketball that we grew up with in the 80s, you know. I mean, and we're 80s babies, so we saw Jordan.
What's
saw
Reggie
Bird.
Miller's sister's name?
Cheryl Miller.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was dope.
Yeah.
She was one of the dopest women's basketball players ever, bro. But we grew up in the era of Bird, Magic Johnson, and Jordan and shit. And then we had Kobe, Shaq, and Steph Curry. So we've seen the transition of the NBA, bro. So that's why we do college. That's why we do high school. That's why we're doing this, because it's like, it's a sporting event and it's affordable, bro. It's for the people. It's by the people, for the people, bro. And shout out to Reggie Stevens too, because he coaches at, how you say it?
Soquel.
I always say Soquel.
I say Soquel too, and he was like, I like how you say Soquel. And I was like, well, it's got a Q.
Yeah, it's got a Q, yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's Soquel.
My dad's like, it's actually a C.
Yeah.
I was like, so my public school education didn't work in this situation when you're telling me to use the Q, Dad?
Yeah.
Come on. I was telling my dad, so I'm not supposed to use the Q, so he invited us. So I think on our bye week, we're going to try to go down there and catch a Soquel Knights game. Soquel Knights game, because they beat Los Gatos last year.
And you know what I was thinking? Didn't me and you watch at my house last year a Soquel game?
We did.
NFHS.
We did.
It was like hella foggy.
We were watching.
We were just looking for something to do.
We're looking for something to do, because I think
were we on bye?
Pitt might have been on bye. I think they were on bye. We're just scrolling through teams, and we're like, hey, this team's pretty good. They're 5-0, 6-0 right now, whatever. And they beat Los Gatos. Let's watch them, bro. So shout out to them, bro. He's like, come down. I'm like, bro, we're definitely on Pitt's bye week. We're coming down there. I hope their game's at home, because I'd love to see their stadium.
He got a shout out to the Reggie Stevens Foundation.
This foundation, he has a nonprofit foundation down there in Santa Cruz, bro. Shout out to that foundation, bro. If you're in the Santa Cruz area, if we have any fans down there in the Santa Cruz County or whatever, go look that up, man. So, but we're going to go to, like I said, hopefully it's a home game, because I love to check out their home stadium, but we're going to go to one of his games.
Yep.
We're going to give the boys some love too, bro. Why not? That's what we do. It's California high school football, bro.
Yep.
Look at the sign. Yes, it's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh first and foremost. Pittsburgh versus the world. But these are also high school kids. So if someone invites us, hey, you mind? Hey, no problem. I got the time. I got the money. We're coming, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we're going to go down there and check out a game, bro. Why not? What the hell?
I also was, us really, but he talked to me. We were invited to Higley High School.
Oh, Higley High School in Arizona. Yeah. We were invited to that, bro. So we're going to try to make some of these happen, bro. Because
we're going to travel. Yeah. Scallywags are going to travel.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up anchor, okay? And we're going to set sail on the high seas and fire the cannons and let them know the Scallywags are coming to town, bro. Because I'm down. I'm down to go to Higley High School in Arizona, bro. We'll fly out there maybe Friday morning, go catch the game, and then fly back Sunday morning.
Ideally, which they don't do in like down south, I want to just catch red eye back home after the game. That's what I want to do.
Spirit went out of business, Ross, so we're screwed.
I just saw that.
And I'm going to put that on my resume. Airline pilot and executive for Spirit.
Did you see like all the fights that they had? Like all their employees like whooping up on like the customer, bro?
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok, bro. That's crazy, Ross. Oh, man, that's classic, bro. But yeah, man, I don't know about you, but I'm still a little tired from Saturday.
Let me ask you a question before we go to the next segment.
Yeah.
Again, I still want to give a shout out to the whole organization, down to the cameraman, to the referees, like
bottom,
everybody, the ticket sellers, bro, like everybody.
Top to bottom. You guys got something going on there. Come support this team. Next year, come support. If they host a playoff game, come out to see the Golden State Storm. These women can ball. You will not be disappointed, bro. Okay.
Scallywag swag player of the game, Cuddy. Okay, you got quarterback threw 2 touchdowns. There was 2 different wide receivers. I think it was Sloss and
Kiana
Gordon. You had Pow Pow. She got the pick.
She got her first pick ever.
You got Leilani. She's just laying hat all over the place.
Who are you gonna go with?
I'm building it up for. I'm going Mo Bennett with that.
That's a great pick,
with
bro.
The crucial, like with the tackle, like it should have been a fumble.
It should have been a strip 6.
Should have been
or strip 9. Is
yeah,
it,
strip 9.
Is it okay? So the interception is 9. So it's D. Okay, right on.
Strip 9, all mine. You know, like it was just so important right there, and she just brought it.
No. I'll give you that.
It kind of changed the game.
I want to go Leilani because it's just like, fuck, bro, how she plays, bro. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's like,
she had to get double teamed.
Yeah, exactly. They had to. I mean, yeah, you got to account for Mo Bennett coming off that edge, regardless, bro.
Which they did not.
And that crucial play, bro. It was like it's a pass play. They were more worried about Leilani than Mo Bennett. They should have doubled up Mo Bennett, bro. Yep. But just like I said, the play recognition and stuff like that, and and just talking to Mo Bennett, like you said, she played basketball. She's just a phenomenal, out of this world athlete. Leilani played football in high school. She was actually on the varsity squad in high school, man. So that's why she honed her skills.
Oh, man.
I feel like she could have been way better. If they would have just gave her a chance in high school, she could have been even doper than she is now.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm going Leilani. You go Mo Bennett.
I go Mo Bennett.
I'm going Leilani.
All right.
But we can make the argument for both because they were both key plays of Leilani stuff in the run in the first half, and then Mo Bennett come up with that big strip.
You know what's hella important too? That's like gonna hella get unnoticed, even if it was Pit High football and we were crowning Scallywag swag player of the game. Sloss, right? She got the touchdown. She also kicks the extra points.
Oh yeah. Yep.
She's also the punter.
Oh no shit.
So it's like that punting in this game was hella important.
Yes, it was, bro. And
hella important.
And I noticed that a lot of times Oregon punted once, and I think Storm punted once. But most of the time, it was just going for it.
But like, it was crucial when we had a punt in our end zone on the left-hand side where we were at.
Yeah.
That
it was crucial to get that out of the end zone, so there's not a...
and she's a good punter in the league. Like, everybody else is kicking like 20-something yards.
She did her.
She's kicking 30 to 40 yards.
And was she doing the kickoffs too? She was doing the kickoffs too? She was booting the fuck out of them, bro. Come on now,
yeah, I think
Ross,
she's
man.
a soccer player.
So yeah, shout out, man, the Storm, bro, man. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We appreciate that. Get that W in LA so we can come back and do another playoff game to you, man.
Hey, but you know what? I guarantee, and I apologize, I guarantee next game I will have swag.
Oh yeah,
I'll be stormed up.
Yeah,
bro.
me too. We're gonna get some Storm gear, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we gotta do that, bro. I hope they get a playoff game, bro.
It was so fun.
And it was cool talking when we left, talking to the owner, Jake.
Yeah,
he was like, "Hey man, if you guys ever want me on your podcast, so hit him up. We got to hone our interviewing skills because me and this guy, we're not journalists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We're media, but we're social media, but we're raw, uncut, unfiltered, bro. That's what we are. We're raw, real, unfiltered.
For those that are just tuning in today.
Yeah, exactly. For those who are just tuning in today.
1, you're the dozens.
Yeah.
2, me and this guy have been shooting the shit for about 20-something years straight.
Yeah.
For like hours on the phone.
On just random shit too, bro.
And then it was last year, one of the players' dads was like,
2 years ago, Marley's Pops.
Yeah.
2024. He's like, bro, you need to start a podcast.
He's like, you guys should start a podcast.
Like, you serious,
bro?
It's
like, what? Like, we know about podcasts.
I don't know nothing about
podcasts. And he's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's what a podcast is.
Yeah, just do that. So I was like, all right.